must think we're having a shooting. They must think we're shooting a big production up here.
Probably.
We're in the movie business. Or God. Okay.
Oh yeah, we need a pizza.
Can I have the lighter, please?
Yes. Go ahead, grab it.
Yeah, right. Unbelievable.
Wait, check out that lighter. It changes colors.
Okay.
The flame changes.
Yeah, we don't
yellow
really
to
care,
blue
George. We just
to
want to light
red.
us.
Wait till it gets.
Yeah, watch.
Because it can. Look at it.
Yeah,
Isn't that
show
cool?
it. Lift it up. I mean, so your camera.
These
your
things
close-up.
entertain you?
Everything entertains
Really?
me.
Wow, that's.
Yeah.
You really got it. You really got to get somebody living with you.
An empty TV entertains me.
Empty?
He has an empty television with the tube.
No,
and he
I
just
meant
sits
a
there.
TV that's not on entertains
Waits for
me.
it to warm up.
Okay, a TV that's not on entertains
Remember the
me.
TV
Cut
repairman?
everything else out.
Remember the TV repairman would come over with a bunch of
Yeah,
tubes?
tubes.
My father had a bag of them, and we go and plug them in the back.
No, you could go to stores.
I know.
Like CVS, pharmacy stores, and plug it in and get the duplicate, yeah. And they don't
You
have
had
any
a, had
idea
a TV
what we're talking about.
repairman come to your house.
Oh, great question. Do you
we'll decide
remember
if it's
how
a great
old-
question.
What?
We'll decide if it's a great question or not.
Do you remember what year and how old you were when you got your first color TV?
Not a great question.
Yeah. No. Everybody has an answer who's over 40.
Okay,
I've never seen
okay,
a
wait.
black and white
No,
TV.
no.
I've never seen one.
Bullshit.
I had one in
never
my
seen-
room.
He's 60 years old. He knows a
I
black.
had a black and white with my brother.
Of course.
Okay, how about this?
First color TV.
We had black and white, and my dad brought home this piece of plastic that was transparent that had like red, yellow, and blue.
Yes, you put on
and
a
you put it
cartoon
on the
show.
television.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
RGB.
And what?
An RGB.
No. It was
No,
just,
it was like
the sky was blue.
It was like a.
and then it was green grass.
Yeah, but everybody's head was blue. If it was just the weirdest
Yes.
thing. It was like color television.
You know what it reminds me?
No, no,
What I
well,
love
let him
about-
answer. I was just going to say, let him answer quick. Do you remember the first time you had a color TV? Because you watched black and white.
I was probably. I don't know.
I've never had a black and white TV.
I had a.
Wait, George. What year?
I had a Sylvania black and white with my brother, but I think probably 9.
So you remember
8?
black and white TV, no color?
I had one in my room with my brother.
No, but that's what I mean, George. You don't remember?
Never.
You couldn't have had color at
He
your
was
age.
rich.
They
His
didn't
family
have
was
color.
rich.
No, are you serious?
I wasn't rich. My dad
dad
was.
was
You
rich.
grew up with color TV?
Yeah.
Okay, in 1964.
I was born
My
in
friend-
'63, so there you go.
Okay, then I apologize. In '64, I went to school. I was in grade school.
Is this going to be a long story?
No, it's gonna be
you
very
just have
short.
To say, you could just get to when you went to your friend's house.
We
and
used
they
to
had
go
color
in the
television.
afternoon, and his dad was a doctor, and he had a color TV.
There you
and
go.
we
My
watched
dad was a
cartoons.
doctor.
We watched
His dad was that.
Hercules.
See, his dad was
His
a
dad
doctor.
was a doctor.
Doctors only bought color
Right.
TVs.
I remember 1968, my dad bought a Sylvania color TV, and I came home from school, and he had turned it on.
You had a cartoon on, right?
He had a cartoon on.
My brother and I had you had to turn the
What about
knob.
your sister? Didn't she have the
She
same
had her
TV?
own room.
All right.
No, we had a television downstairs. We had a television that had the record player on one side.
Oh, in the bar on the other
I don't know if
side?
it was a bar, but we had that, and it was wood, and it had the grills on either side of it for the radio and all that. And
A record player.
had a record. I said that had the record player.
I've been drinking.
And my brother and I had a black and white television, and no remote control. I was the remote control. My brother would smack me and go change the
Smack your
channel.
head. It's
But
like-
then I figured out a way. I got a piece of wood, and I cut a groove in it, and from my bed I could turn the channels.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't want to get up out of bed. And we would watch. My brother and I we'd watch The Odd Couple and The Honeymooners.
Really? Huh.
Honeymooners, I
So you had a
love.
color
Jackie
TV
Gleason.
and you're watching black and white shows.
Because I was in
Oh,
bed.
Honeymooners were
Oh,
shot
right,
in
yeah,
black
yeah.
and white.
No, I didn't have a color TV in my bedroom. My brother and I had black and white, and we watched WPIX in New York. And
The thing that I loved about your history was when you lived your family lived in, was it in Brooklyn when
Yeah.
you said there's one bathroom and you said everybody would come home and everybody would
Right,
run to the
yeah.
bathroom?
Yeah, everybody. You guys had one bed. How about that? We had one bathroom upstairs with the lock that didn't really work. So every time I was in there, my brother would come in and torment me, and I would torment my
He'd be
sister.
jiggling the
Yeah, I know.
door.
He'd come in, and I was doing my business. Yeah, and then I'll tell you a story about my brother. My brother, he beat the shit out of me. I was taking a shower. He came in the bathroom.
You're taking
No,
hour.
I was showering, and he was sitting on the toilet. I peed on him from the shower.
Wow.
He beat the shit out of me.
Okay.
That was his number one
I never had a
priority.
brother,
right
so
He
there.
I
might not remember that. I'll tell you another funny story with my brother. Oh my God. Oh my God. I spit at him once. Right?
I think you said
And
this.
so my father said to me and my brother, go walk the dog. So we're walking the dog, and we had to go all the way around the block in Brooklyn, and I'm talking to my brother, and he's not answering me. And I'm Steven, blah, 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 and he's just looking at me like that, nodding, whatever. I'm like, this is strange. So we go around the block, we get in the house, and he looks at me and goes,
Oh, no.
he had a
no.
mouthful of spit that he saved up.
Oh, I
no.
hate
And I
it.
took off, and he caught me on the stairs. He went, all
Oh.
over.
One time, I was living in Ohio when I was growing up. I had four brothers and a sister, 6 kids. And I woke up to my brother being drunk in the front yard. And I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Brother
So I
was
go-
6 years old.
I go down there and I look at him and he looks at me and goes, F you to me.
Right.
And so I, just by, when you study martial arts, you have reactions, it becomes second nature.
Right.
And I whapped him right in the stomach with a kick, and he goes, Mr. Karate, and I hit him and I knocked him down, and he was. Then I remember spitting on him, and I was like, I can't believe I spit on my brother. It was insane. It was. My dad comes out and he goes, what the hell's going on out in the front yard?
Yeah,
It
but
was
you
funny.
don't have an older brother. I mean, my
I
brother.
had a sister, and we didn't bother
Yeah,
each
no,
other.
but my brother, you were the youngest boy.
I was the third. I was the middle.
You were the middle. Oh, so you got away with my brother was the guy that I was my brother's toy.
I was the oldest.
I would do whatever he wanted me.
Toy.
I would do whatever he wanted me to
I was
do.
the oldest mentally, but chronologically, I was the third.
Okay. No, but my brother would make me jump off houses. He would do. I would go do this, and I
Jump off house.
Yeah.
You guys
He put
talk
a-
about it and laugh about
Yeah,
it
yeah. He
now.
put a parachute on my back. He said, "Jump off the house," and I
did
went
it?
bang. I felt like a
And that
rock.
was 2 years
I went,
ago.
boom. Yeah.
was 2 years
no,
ago.
but you have an older brother. He's
See,
3
I
years
didn't
older than me, and
experience
he
that.
would pummel me. I mean, anyway, whatever.
Steven doesn't seem like that.
My
kind
brother?
Of, yeah.
You don't know my brother.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
My-
he's,
my-
like a
I-
calm-
he's a great guy.
My brother
Absolutely, I can see
was a little crazy when he was young. He's a sweet guy. He's a very calm and mild-mannered guy. He's got a long fuse, but when the fuse goes, it's a problem. But he would
Who's your brother?
he would get me to the point, and he knew when he got me to that point, it was a problem, because I would pick up anything in the room and throw it at him. I was good at it.
Tell the
And,
story.
and I
So
threw
you're kind of athletic.
and I had a marble this big, and he saw me grab it, and he ran, he turned, looked at me, and I threw it, and I hit him in the eye, and I put his eyelid behind his eyeball. Oh my God. I had to rush him to the hospital. And another time I threw a spoon and stuck in his temple.
That's what I remember you saying.
But he set me on fire once, my brother. He set my face on fire.
One of my oldest brothers, I was in some kind of a procession at church, and he was behind me, and we were all holding candles, and he lit my hair on fire.
That's fantastic. That's great.
So is that the issue you have now?
See,
So that would be on the top.
but that's what brothers do. It's
See,
exactly
I
what
never
they do.
experienced that. This is amazing.
My
to
brother
me.
would give me a wedgie, just pick me up and cut my rear end. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Wasn't he on Saturday Night Fever? Your
He was
brother?
in Saturday Night Fever. He used
Wow.
to. My brother went to that club as that was his club.
Yeah.
It
Tell
was
that
2001, and he was sitting at the bar with Travolta.
Wow.
He was in a couple of scenes with whatever. And anyway, but my brother. I don't want to talk about that one. He gave me stitches once in my chin, lit my face on fire.
How's Ellen Travolta doing?
I love Ellen Travolta. What?
How's she doing?
I haven't spoken to her in a while. I love Ellen Travolta.
And you know John Travolta well.
I know John a little bit. John's
Yeah,
a sweet
I
guy.
hear he's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
I hear.
Anyway, this segment was. I don't know what the hell this
And
segment.
I like John's sister. I can't remember her name. We saw her.
John's sister, Annie.
John who?
Yeah.
John's sister and Ellen's sister.
It was Ellen's daughter.
Oh, Molly.
Molly, yeah.
Molly,
Remember we had dinner in,
Molly Fridley.
up in.
Love Molly Fridley.
Yeah, she was great.
She's and Tommy Fridley, Ellen's
Oh, that's
son.
right.
I love Tommy too.
Ellen has the coolest house. She has like 100-year-old home that has appliances
From
like
100 years ago.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's
She's
incredible.
a great.
Yeah,
She's
you've
so
always said nice things about her.
the whole
Always.
family. They're great people.
I met her one time, George and I, at
Yeah,
an
at this
autograph
autograph
signing.
thing, yeah.
She was the sweetest
Don't
lady.
say that. Don't say that.
No, I'm saying she was sweet and she was funny.
She's up for
and-
anything. She's
Yeah,
so much fun.
I thought she was wonderful.
And my favorite thing about Ellen,
You know, walking around, what city was she in?
Idaho.
Yeah, but there's a.
She's in Idaho.
We were walking down the sidewalk. This wonderful city we're on tour, and she held my hand, showing me around, and I was like, "This is really nice."
That's who she is.
actually held my hand.
The best thing about Ellen is she can't remember dialogue.
really?
That's the best thing about it. Yeah.
Well, how did she do the Happy Days?
She did it, but she was always, and I just loved it. She'll tell you she can't remember. Her and my mom were really good friends. But she tells a story. So we worked at Paramount. I loved going to Astro Burger.
Yes.
I remember.
I
Around
worked
the
at
corner,
Paramount. We went to
Melrose
Astor
and
Burger.
Gower.
Yeah,
So,
yours had 2 S's.
so I would always invite her to lunch. And,
Oh, this is about fame.
and I always invite her to lunch, and we go to Astro Burger. She'd go with me, and I never brought money with me, so she would always have to pay. And I did this a lot to her. And
On purpose?
I never carried cash back then for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And she would always go. She'd go, really? I go, I forgot my money. And she kept doing it. So I said, Ellen, you know what? I'm going to take you to a nice place today. Let's go to lunch, me and you, and it's on me. I got money. It's on me. So we go to the restaurant, and we eat nice lunch. I forget where it was. And at the end of the lunch, the owner comes over. He says, Mr. Baio, I just want to say I'm a big fan of yours. Lunch is on me today.
What did she do?
She was
Oh,
she was laughing, whatever. Anyway, that I don't know what this segment was about. I guess this segment was about our take on stories and life and brothers and sisters, and wasn't that what we were talking about?
I think so, at some point.
When we were talking about Ellen, do you remember when we were in Coeur d'Alene and they gave me your room by accident? I had a room that had a view of this
Entire bay.
Yeah, and it
The
had
whole corner of the
it had
hotel was George's room.
It had 2 balconies. So you can go in one and see this beautiful view of all the mountains and
in the lake.
the lake, and then you go to the other one, there's the rest of it, and then I sent it to Scott, and he sent me his view, which was a picture of a wall. It was a wall. There was no view. I go, let's
I think you
change it.
texted that to us.
And I
Yes.
said, but
Wait, but that George, we did this show called How Did I Get
How Did I
Here?
Get Here?
We're going to do some more. We only did it in a couple of cities to kind of test it out. So we go to Branson, Missouri,
oh my God.
and we go there.
There's a
And-
season to Branson. You have to
Yeah,
be in season.
we go there for the season, and we went there at the wrong time. It was a ghost town. There was, no one there, and I'm like, oh shit, right? And so we get these 2 people helping us, and they say we got you the best hotel. You wait till you see your room, and I'm like, okay, wait till I see now. Look,
I got the Dolly Parton
yeah,
room.
I don't know what the hell. I go in. They and they're so and they were nice people.
Very kind.
And they were very kind, but I don't know where they were from. And I'm I've stayed in some nice hotel rooms in my life, and so they open the door and I walk in and I go, oh shit, it's got a heart-shaped tub in the middle of the room. And a bed that doesn't fit in the room because the posts are hitting the ceiling, and there's murals on the walls of like rodeos, and it is the most hideous room.
And
there
you had a table
and
by
I had a
the-
table in this alcove with a window.
Yeah, and we had dinner there.
And they brought us in hamburgers and stuff. And I'm sitting there looking at George like, I'm going to kill you. This is
I booked it.
This is just unbelievable. And the room that we were in, and again, they were so nice. And this room, I don't want to be mean to them. They were lovely people, and they couldn't get over how nice the room was. It was like, it's fantastic.
My shower was right in the middle
I
of
know.
my room.
I know. Anyway, and the curtains didn't work. It was
But remember the morning we went on the Fox morning show, and that I'm still in touch with that woman, the anchor woman.
Oh, they were nice. What was her name?
Kelly.
They were nice people.
We call
You
her
still-
Kelly Blue Book.
Yeah, but we did have some good barbecue at Big D.
Oh my God,
Big
that
D's?
was great.
Big
Yeah,
D's.
Big D's. That was
I-
great.
I was
Barbecue
not
in Missouri.
invited.
Big
Yes, you were.
D's, off the charts. I never had.
In fact, we created a TV show there. Remember,
Yeah, we
Alex?
did. Whatever. What were the ends called?
Burnt ends.
Burnt ends. Oh my God. Anyway,
Hi, Kelly.
I
I didn't know you two had so much fun together.
we had that
Yeah,
was when
'cause
we were
I-
in.
you
George,
know-
that's when we were in. George
Yeah.
says I got to go put him to bed in the elevator.
the
that
elevator.
was,
Yeah,
in Florida.
okay,
that
I
was
do.
in Florida.
Yeah.
No, we had fun, me and George.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
wife and Bailey came to a couple of
Wow,
shows.
everybody came. I was at home with my cat.
Yeah, it was.
I
we,
heard-
Don't
I
go to
you
the
had fun.
airplane. What do you want me to do?
we invited you.
Well, yeah, but I had to pay.
But anyway, that's the end of this episode. I don't even remember what it was about.
See up my nose with the